This episode is brought to you by Amazon Business. How can you free up your team from time-consuming office tasks? Amazon Business empowers leaders to not only streamline purchasing, but better support their teams so they can focus on strategy and growth. Free up your teams and focus on your future. Learn more about the technology, insights, and support available at amazonbusiness.com.
As a contractor, I don't pay for materials I don't use. So why would I pay for stuff I don't need in my mobile plan? That's why the new MyBiz plan from Verizon Business is so perfect. Now I can choose exactly what I want, and I only pay for what I need.
Right now, with MyBiz plan, get our best price, as low as $25 a line. Visit verizon.com/business to get started today. Price per month with 5+ lines. Includes autopay and paper-free billing and special intro offer discounts. Taxes, fees, economic adjustment charge, and terms apply. Offers end June 10th, 2025.
This is Optimal Finance Daily, How to Find Your Passion in Life by Mia of SheDreamsAllDay.com. And I'm your host and personal finance enthusiast, Diana Merriam. Welcome back to our Sunday bonus episode, where I share an article with you from a different podcast in our network to keep your life nice and optimized. Today's episode is coming from our very first podcast, Optimal Living Daily. You can find that show wherever you're listening to this. And please do follow or subscribe to the show to get new episodes every day. And with that, here's Justin with the post and commentary as we optimize your life.
How to Find Your Passion in Life by Mia of SheDreamsAllDay.com. How to find your passion in life. What is your life purpose? What am I supposed to be doing with my life? These are the big questions that we want the right answers to. But somehow along the way, we get lost in our busy lives, time passes, and we find ourselves Googling how to find your passion in life. It's completely normal to get a little lost in this crazy and weird thing called life. I know the feeling. We're all told we are meant to do something. With this comes worry, and we stress about our true calling in life, and our cortisol levels skyrocket. Instead, we need to slow down and ask the right questions to get the right answers. How to find your true passion in life ain't easy, but our gut knows, and we just need to pay more attention to it. Finding your why. Finding your true why is a piece of cake for some and a tough pickle for others. The bottom line is that we all have that something that tugs at our heartstrings every time we think about it. We're so busy being busy, and we never stop to look, reflect, and devote enough time for our dreams to find us. This is particularly true for me. Whenever I go on vacation or take time off, I always come back to my dreams and what it is I really want to do with my life. It's like they've been waiting for me to get off work and stop being so busy so I can actually pay attention. I spend this time on Pinterest to pique my inspiration or brainstorm until I find something that resonates with me. Fun fact, this is actually how She Dreams All Day started. I always come back to what's most important. Sometimes it takes a while for your body to wind down and for your mind to think clearly about your dreams. In our society, distractions are endless. Go for a long walk in silence or listen to an inspirational podcast. Go on a weekend getaway to a secluded cabin where you can get some peace and quiet and really get to the root of who you are and what you want to do. Set your atmosphere and environment out to support you. If you're not sure what you want to do, fear not. Try answering the following questions. What did you dream of as a child? If I had $1 million, I would. What makes you feel good? If I knew I wouldn't fail, I would. And what would you get up at 5 a.m. in the morning for? Shout it from the rooftops. Once you found your why, scream it from the rooftops. I'm dead serious. Do it. Tell your friends, family, and be proud and happy that you've actually figured out what it is that makes your heart pop. When you have your why, the next step is to write it down and make the commitment. Get real and write up a contract. There's just something about writing things down that makes it all very real. Write down your dreams in bold on a piece of paper and make the commitment to yourself. Honor this commitment. You're going after your dreams. It's all happening and it's about to get real. Your dreams do no good just hanging out in your mind. If you make your dreams a constant daydream, they'll never manifest into reality. Daydreaming are dream killers. It keeps your dreams locked in your mind. They need to get out of there to actually come true. Make it all real, shout your dreams from rooftops, tell your best friend, and make the commitment to yourself. Never feel shame. On to my next important point, and as woo-woo as it sounds, you should never be ashamed of your dreams. Dreams can seem crazy, wild, and unattainable, and that's okay. That's the whole point. Your dreams should scare you a little. If your dreams and passion don't scare you, you need to dream bigger. When you're telling people about your new dreams, you should never downplay them. For example, oh, I have this dream, but it's really stupid, so don't laugh. But I would love to someday, maybe, insert dream. Or, I don't know. This is a big no-no. Why would you talk about your dreams this way? Be proud, stay committed, and good things will happen. Slow down. The world is a hectic place and people seem to have an opinion about everything. It can be hard not to get distracted, sidetracked, or inspired by other people's actions, good or bad. But have you ever just stopped and slowed down to think for yourself? All I can say is do it. Find 10 minutes out of your day to sit in silence, journal, and really get to the core of what your body, mind, and gut is trying to tell you. Pay attention to your body and increase your self-awareness. Open your mind to your dreams. Meditate daily to get clarity and to wind down your mind and body. The best and most genuine ideas appear in solitude. Stop the noise, slow down, and you'll know what to do. Ask questions. Ask your mind the right questions. Put your brain to work and ask it for help. Ask it to guide you in the right direction. Slow down, sit in silence with your thoughts, and really get to the bottom of what you want out of life and pursue what lights you up. Challenge yourself. Live a little, go a little crazy. Challenge yourself to try something you've never done before and get out of your comfort zone every day, or at least a couple times a week. Try new things and see what they'll lead to. Things may surprise you and you might just find your way to your dream life. You'll never know what is possible if you don't put yourself out there. Challenge yourself, grow, and learn a little something along the way. Be specific, set goals. To truly learn how to find your passion in life, you need to get really specific about the results you want in your life. Once you've found your why, get specific and set the right goals to support these results. Make your goals SMART, S-M-A-R-T. Specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time sensitive. Dream big and work backwards. When you've got your goals ready, dream big and work backward to get to the end goal. Break your life goal up into smaller, actionable tasks and put these actions on your calendar as results. Going after your passion in life can feel totally overwhelming. After all, it is your life goal we're talking about, and the steps to get there may not always be crystal clear. If you work your way backward and break the actions you need to take down, you'll make the journey there a whole lot easier. You just listened to the post titled How to Find Your Passion in Life by Mia of SheDreamsAllDay.com.
Eczema isn't always obvious, but it's real. And so is the relief from Ebglyss. After an initial dosing phase of 16 weeks, about 4 in 10 people taking Ebglyss achieved itch relief and clear or almost clear skin. And most of those people maintain skin that's still more clear at 1 year with monthly dosing.
Ebglyss, lebrikizumab LBKZ, a 250 milligram per 2 milliliter injection, is a prescription medicine used to treat adults and children 12 years of age and older who weigh at least 88 pounds or 40 kilograms with moderate to severe eczema, also called atopic dermatitis, that is not well controlled with prescription therapies used on the skin or topicals, or who cannot use topical therapies. Ebglyss can be used with or without topical corticosteroids. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Searching for real relief? Ask your doctor about Ebglyss and visit ebglyss.lilly.com or call 1-800-LILY-RX or 1-800-545-5979.
When I started my conference, it felt like diving into the deep end. Each day brought new challenges: design, sales, marketing, and I was drowning in decisions. Finding the right tools became my lifeline. For millions of entrepreneurs, that essential tool is Shopify. Shopify powers millions of businesses worldwide and handles 10% of all e-commerce in the US. Launch confidently using hundreds of templates that create a beautiful online store matching your brand. Create content effortlessly with Shopify's AI tools that write compelling descriptions, craft headlines, and enhance photography, and market like a pro without a team. Plus, Shopify's experience covers everything: inventory, shipping, returns, and beyond. If you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/OFD. Go to shopify.com/OFD. Shopify.com/OFD.
And thank you to Mia. Come by shedreamsalday.com for a lot more. I'm a big fan of writing contracts to yourself. I wouldn't do this with everything, otherwise they might start to become worthless. But with major decisions or things you want to do, why not try writing yourself a contract? Won't take a lot of time, but can make it feel so much more real. And also on the topic of discovering those passions, I remember a long, long time ago, probably 20 years ago or around there, I think it was my sister who gave this exercise to my brother while we were out at dinner, probably me too, indirectly. And that was basically imagining that you're at an appointment of some sort and you don't have your cell phone on you. Back then, cell phones were much less common, so she didn't have to say that. And there are magazines scattered around the table, maybe one covering health or fitness, one on finance or business, entrepreneurship, maybe home decor, construction, real estate. Imagine all those different magazines, or maybe even look up a list of magazines, and which one jumps out at you? Chances are that's where your passion lies. I did this exercise. It worked both for me and my brother because mine was more about entrepreneurship or money. And for my brother, it was health and fitness. And 20 years later, that's what fields we're in. So another possible fun exercise to try out. But I'll leave it there for today. Hope you're having a great weekend if you're listening in real time. And I'll be back for the Sunday show tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.